This restaurant made job applicants walk in a straight line while carrying a tray filled with water, testing how steady their hands were. However, this girl had very poor balance. By the time she reached the finish line, only a little water was left in the tray. Naturally, she failed the test. The second challenge was to calm down a couple who were arguing in the restaurant. She tried to mediate fairly, but only made things worse. The argument escalated, and the girl failed again. After several rounds of tests, she had already failed 9 out of 10 challenges. But the girl didn't seem nervous at all, because the next test, knife skills, was what she was best at. Soon, the final test for the position arrived. The interviewer asked everyone to create an elegant design using vegetables. The girl came up with a clever idea. First, she cut off the top of a tomato and then sliced it carefully. Meanwhile, her opponent had already finished their piece and received praise from the interviewer. When it was the girl's turn, she confidently asked the head chef to lift the lid. Watching everything through the security monitor, the chef became curious and came over to lift the lid himself. Inside was a beautiful rose made entirely from a tomato. The chef carefully examined her work. The delicate carving made him smile. Just like that, the girl successfully entered the kitchen. However, on her first day at the restaurant, the chef asked her to prepare the staff meal all by herself. The girl immediately agreed, but when the chef took a bite of her dish, his expression suddenly changed. He dropped his napkin and walked away from the table. Unwilling to accept this, the girl followed him and demanded to know why he had left. The chef told her that she had made a mistake that ruined the dish, but the explanation didn't convince her. To save time while preparing the staff meal, she had used a knife that someone else had just used to cut beef, so she wouldn't have to sharpen one herself. She even used a stove that someone else had just finished using, saving the time needed to preheat it. Even the ingredients were leftover scraps from the kitchen, which helped reduce the restaurant's costs. After hearing this, the chef didn't say much. Instead, he asked the girl to smell the dish she had made. To her surprise, she suddenly smelled something like snails, but she hadn't used snails in her cooking. The chef then revealed the answer. She had used a knife that had previously been used to cut snails without washing it first. That was why her dish carried the strange snail-like smell. The chef explained that he didn't care about saving time or money. The only thing that mattered was making food that truly satisfied people. Seeing that no one liked the dish she had prepared, the girl finally fell into deep thought.